Thank you very much, Courtney. We're going to head just down the road. Here at the Forks, our buddy Drew Kozub has given us a preview of National Aboriginal Day coming up on Friday. Good morning, Drew.
Good morning, Jeremy. A lot of great things to be a part of for National Aboriginal Day when you come down to the Forks on Friday, including the chance to pick up a new hobby.
Yeah, there's lots of things to not only see as far as demonstrations go, but actually get hands-on and try, including some beadwork.
That's right. Maybe I'll be able to finish the beading moccasins that I started about 2 years ago when I first got to BT, and we had a moccasin beading club, which didn't really take off. But now is the chance to finish that project. It's a really great sort of like very peaceful Zen thing that you can do if you learn how to do beading right. You can be sitting there watching TV, getting into the mood, getting into the vibe, and then you end up making something very beautiful. So inside of the kids' tent, there's going to be crafts that are coming up, and later on today, we're going to have someone giving us a beading demonstration to show us exactly how it's done. But before that, we got to understand a little bit about the context of National Aboriginal Day. So that's why I have Curly Musso here. You are one of the guys who's going to be down here for National Aboriginal Day, and you're going to be doing the pipe ceremony, but help us understand a little bit about the context. How did National Aboriginal Day all get started?
Well, in 1982, the National Indian Brotherhood asked that a day for people be set aside, and they asked for June 21st, which coincides with the summer solstice. And in 1995, the Royal Commission recommends and designates National First Peoples Day, June 21st. The Sacred Assembly National Conference, chaired by Elijah Harper, calls for a National Solidarity Day for Aboriginal peoples. And the same year that 95, June 13th. Former Governor General Romeo LeBlanc designated June 21st as National Aboriginal Day after consultation with various Aboriginal groups, and June 21st, National Aboriginal Day came to be, and it was first celebrated with various events from coast to coast in Canada.
No kidding. We can be part of this tradition by being part of what's going on here at the Forks on Friday. Let me ask a little bit about the walking stick that you brought this morning, because this has got a pretty interesting story behind it.
The stick itself was pulled out of the Red River a few years back, probably over 10 years back, maybe longer. And I carved it with a box cutter knife, and you can see the design that's on here. These diamonds here were to represent the diamond willow, and diamond willow is the diamonds themselves represent wisdom, and the colors you see down here, red, black, and white, are representative of the Ojibwe colors here in southern Manitoba. And I added on these little tacks here to give it a more of a unique design, and the feather was added on just this year, and it has a very important significance to it. And the buffalo itself came to me in a vision while I was in a sweat, and I seen a field of buffaloes. In the background was mountains with a big plateau, and there was all kinds of buffaloes out there, and one of them happened to break away from the herd and came towards me and stood in front of me like that, looked at me and turned sideways and walked away again back into the herd. And later on I asked my brother, I said, what happened here? That buffalo came and looked at me right in my face and turned and walked away again. He said, well, that buffalo come to tell you that it loves you and it cherishes you. So this is how that buffalo became to be on this walking stick, because I'd like to have a little bit of history as to what I've seen in the sweat, and the stick also went for a walk to Ottawa with Tamara Malcolm, and you could see the stick in the background on some of the pictures that I have on my Facebook site.
Wow, well, thanks so much, Curly, for telling us a little bit about National Aboriginal Day and giving us some context. We can see you 7:30 a.m. on Friday for the pipe ceremony, with great activities happening throughout the day. If you want more information on what's going on here at the Forks or nationally for National Aboriginal Day, just go to our website at breakfasttelevision.ca. We're taking a quick break this morning, but more to come from the Forks and for National Aboriginal Day later this morning on BT.
I've been watching, you've been watching, I've been watching, at the corner, from the corner of our eyes.